Hi, how are you guys today? Hope you're doing well. I have a story today that's got a lot of interesting facts in it about different animals. And it's called Biggest, Strongest, Fastest. Here we go. By Steve Jenkins. Animals live all around us. They crawl, walk, run, hop, swim, and fly. Some animals are too small to see without a microscope. Others, like the big blue whale, are bigger than a house. There are animals that move as fast as a car, and animals that would need half an hour to cross a room. Here are some of the biggest and smallest, fastest and slowest, strongest and longest animals. They are the record holders of the animal world. There's a little elephant. The African elephant is the biggest land animal. The largest elephant ever measured was more than 13 feet tall and weighed 22,000 pounds. An African elephant eats over 300 pounds of grass or leaves every day. Oh my goodness. The strongest animal for its size is an ant. An ant can carry 5 times its own weight. A strong man can carry something that weighs about as much as he does. Here's our huge ant on here. They're not really that big. The tallest animal is a giraffe. Male giraffes grow as tall as 19 feet. The females are a little shorter. With their great height and long, flexible necks, giraffes can eat leaves that other grazing animals cannot reach. There's our tall giraffe. And then this gives an estimate on what a human size is and the giraffe size. The blue whale is the biggest animal. That has ever lived. A blue whale can grow to be 110 feet long and weigh over 168 tons, as much as 20 elephants. Even the biggest dinosaur was smaller than the blue whale. The Etruscan shrew, the world's smallest mammal, could sleep in a teaspoon. From the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, the shrew is only 2.5 inches long, and it weighs as much as a ping pong ball. So here's our whale over here, and you can see the size of a whale compared to the human. And then the shrew, compared to a human hand, is tiny. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird is an acrobatic flyer that is only 3 inches long, and it weighs 1/30th of an ounce, less than a dime. Over here, the sun jellyfish is the world's longest animal. Sun jellyfish have tentacles over 200 feet long. They drag these poisonous filaments through the water to stun fish, which they then can catch and eat. So here's our picture of the jellyfish, and then here it is with the human next to it. So big, so long. The largest kind of spider is the bird spider. The bird spider measures almost a foot across and has a poisonous bite. It spins a very strong web to trap the birds and large insects that it eats. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to come in contact with this guy. The cheetah can run faster than any other animal. A cheetah can run speeds of over 60 miles an hour, but only for a few hundred feet. When it chases another fast animal, such as an antelope, the cheetah must catch it quickly. The electric eel gives the strongest shock of any animal. An electric eel can give a shock up to 650 volts over 5 times the voltage needed to light a standard household light bulb. That's enough electricity to give a serious shock to a horse or another large animal. There it is. The land snail is one of the slowest animals. Some snails can move only 8 inches in a minute. At that speed, the snail would need 5.5 days to travel 1 mile. Fortunately, the snail with its hard shell does not need to run away from danger. There are many kinds of large snakes, but the anaconda is the biggest. Anacondas can grow to be over 25 feet long and weigh 400 pounds. They wait in trees and drop onto their prey. A hungry anaconda can swallow a whole deer or goat whole. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. The flea is very small, but it is the world's best jumper. The flea is only 1/16 of an inch tall, but it can jump 8 inches into the air. That's almost 130 times its own height. If a 5.5-foot tall woman could jump as well as a flea, she could leap to the top of a 65-story building. Wow. The Galapagos tortoise lives longer than any other animal. Galapagos tortoises can live to be over 150 years old, about twice as long as the average person can expect to live. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed all these tidbits about animals, and we'll see you next time.